everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny, and this is Creating Crafts with Jenny. And I was on Temu. I know some people like it, some people don't. It's okay. And I stumbled upon, you guys know how I feel about paint by number. I'm a little bit crazy about it. And I came across this color by number, and it's kind of like a coloring book, but it's a little fancier than a coloring book. So I bought one, and so I'll open this area up here. You guys know how I feel about that. So I want to show you how cool this looks. And I will zoom in. Cameras are up here. It looks like he's doing a pretty good job. Okay. So look at the detail on this thing. This looks really cool. So what they have here is they've got the numbers up here, and then they've got all of this in here. And so I was thinking this would be really cool. I actually need my reading glasses to see some of this detail. It would be really cool to take like on a trip or something like that. I wouldn't necessarily, I guess you could do it with pencils. I didn't buy pencils. I bought these things here. Look at, oh my god, I turn my light off. Oh, that's better. Okay. Look at these pens. These are just so cool. This one's got 60 colors and this has 28 colors. So, look at all these different colors. So let's open this up and see what we can figure out. Now, I personally probably I have some. One, I want to see how well they write. That's one thing. And they look like they're really comfortable to hold. Look at all these colors, though. And I think you could probably pick out like the 3, 4, and 5 on here. Depending on which one you wanted to pick. And then you have these over here. Now, I personally would probably, I think I would do like all the 3s and then all the 4s and that sort of thing. First, while the pen is clicked into place, I just probably would. And they had a ton of these. And they had even more than what I bought. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, like for example, you've got like your blues, or your dark blues, you've got your turquoise, like I said, pinks, that sort of thing, your yellows, your golds, that sort of thing. Now, let's see how well they write. But look at these. Look how pretty they are. Okay, so let's see if I can get. Oh, here we go. Okay, so can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so 3 is that pretty pink color. here. Let's see. That one. Do you remember getting these in high school? High school was like in the 80s. But there was like a pen that had 4 colors, and the only color that worked was blue. Yeah, do you remember that? Yeah, okay. That to me looks... Okay, let me see here. Okay, this color looks like that's 6. That looks like 6 to you guys? Okay, so there's 6. And maybe 8. There's 8. And purple. Maybe 9. Okay, so I'm going to stick with those 3 colors here. I'm going to do 3 colors. For the simple fact is, if I need other colors in these 3 pins, like these 3 colors here, I would hate to have to click them back down. I know. Okay, so I have 6, 8, 6, 8, 9. Don't bother me. Don't. We won't go there. Okay, so I'm just going to put this little sticker here. There's 6. 8. And 9. Okay. Now, all right, I have to get reading glasses. I will be right back. Now, I'm going to take these and put them aside. Now, all right. So, where are you guys at on the cameras here? Okay. 6 is up here. So here's 6. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm usually in my office when I'm coloring like this. Okay. So here's 6. And here is... Here's 6. Oh wow. The only thing that's kind of that's irritating is I can see the number. You know me about seeing the number, but if you don't mind, sorry, I have to turn it sideways like I'm writing with a pen. And if you like acrylic paint is forgiving. This would not be forgiving. So if I color in the wrong spot, it's not going to be forgiving. But other than that, the ink is going down really nice. But I can see the 6. And this one doesn't even have a number. So I assume it's another 8. And this is a 6. This is a 6. You guys can see probably the back of my head. Hopefully. Oh, good. I got one camera where you guys don't see the back of my head. That's good. See my bald spots. Oh my gosh. That's what happens when you get old. Start losing hair. I've noticed so many. I don't know what's going on with women lately. Well, I do, but there's so many drugs that are out there nowadays. Oh, it's an 8. Oh, 6. Let me switch to 6 here. Oh, I am on 6. Yeah, it's 6 still. A lot of drugs that they give people these days just make you lose your hair. And people aren't pushing back on it. That's a different story for a different day. Okay, here's 8. And this is 8. I remember in high school there was actually when I was working on my master's, I went to a high school and took classes to work on my master's degree. I know, not crazy. And in the hallway was where they put student art on the walls, and some of these kids had done some art in pen, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. And I thought, how many ballpoint pens did that kid go through to make this huge picture? It's amazing. This paper is nice. It's slick. It's really nice. These pens are nice. I bought some of these similar to this last year for Christmas. They didn't have as many colors, but they were cute. They had little reindeer on the top of them. They had little Christmas reindeers and stuff like that on. They were really cute. These would be fun to take, like, I don't know about a road trip. If you get car sick, that probably wouldn't be a good choice. But if you were just, I don't know, you didn't really want to play it on your phone the entire time you were on a trip, or you were going somewhere where you wanted to unplug for a little while, this would be a fun thing to do. Or if you were maybe sitting in a hospital or something like that, where you just had to, just didn't want to, I don't know, deal with people. It's really cool. Okay, so I have 6, 8, 9. Where's our 9 at? 8. But like I said, if you mess up, kind of messed up. But it's yours, so. It's really kind of cool though. Except I don't know what that is. That one doesn't have a number in it. And this is 8. I'm trying to get my hand into the camera and you'd be like, well, we can't see anything. Let's see here. That's 6. It's 8. They had a whole bunch of these. I've seen paint by number coloring books and they were kind of, I don't know, kind of so-so. I mean, they looked like a coloring book. This looks like a real paint by number. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, now the background is going to be white unless you wanted to go over it with, you know, because, here, I'll show you. See, the background's, here's this one. All backgrounds are going to be white. But here's what, they're all flowers. But yeah, so that's what they look like. And here's all these. Here, I'll bring it back in here. See? Isn't that cool? Okay, so, and I also got these layering markers. I really don't know what these things do. It's 16 pins, 32 colors, 256 combinations. I don't really know what this is. Look at these. These just look interesting too. Here. Let's see what these look like. Okay, so it says layering color. Or just markers. Is it marking through my paper? Yeah, that's good. I think they're just markers. Or maybe they change colors. I don't know. I think they're just markers. I might give these to the grandkids too. I probably will. You know how that is. Buy something that's like, I don't know, grandkids probably like them better than I do. You know, they're probably like, oh yeah, those are really cool. Yeah, I might put them back in the thing and say, here, you guys can have them. But yeah, here's some markers. They're at the age now where they're allowed to have markers in the house. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, there's a bunch of colors in here. I don't know. It's called color layering. I don't know. They're markers. Anyway, but this side is just markers. This thing's really cool. the more I look at that, I'm really not seeing the numbers anymore unless I have my glasses on. But, yeah, I will, if I have time, I will do some more of the painting on here. It's really kind of cool. It'd be fun to sit and watch TV and color on this. I don't know that I'll record me coloring it, but I don't know, I might. These things are really cool, though. I like these. So many different colors. And like I said, once you clicked on that you were interested in these things, they had a ton of them. I mean, tons and tons and tons of colors of them. So yeah, it's really cool. And like I said, they're very easy to write with. Let me see if I can find 9 so you can see the 9. Okay, let me find the 9. 9 is... Okay. 9 is way down here. Goes down here with me. Right here. Oh, it's pretty. I wouldn't want to try my alcohol and water concoction because this is paper. Yeah, you would. I'm not sure what it would do. I don't think it would be good for it. Yeah, I don't think so. I might buy some of the grandkids some of these because they are getting to the point where they like paint by number, and they're always fascinated that I do paint by number. But I think the parents are a little apprehensive about the painting part, for the simple fact of, are they ready for them to have open paints in the house, and would they close the paints, would they let the paints get dried out, and that sort of thing. But this, I think I'm going to buy a bunch of these for the grandkids. I think they would get an absolute kick out of this concept and this. I think I would. I think I'll buy a whole, and they were not expensive, guys, at all. $2 or $3 maybe, $5-6 for these. I bought, like I said, there was a little 3-pack, and then there was the bigger pack, because I have 2 boys, believe it or not. I mean, I wouldn't buy them the flower one. I'd buy them more probably boyish things like cars or something like that, and then I'd buy the girl the flowers. I think they would really like sitting and doing this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and get them a roll of stickers so they can put the numbers on them. Say, hey, this is what you guys do. Blah, 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 blah. This is what Grandma does. So you know what number you're working on. Work on it at one at a time. Yep. Easy peasy Christmas gifts. Yep. So, I think they'd love it. In fact, I think that's where I'm heading when I get off here. You know, they always have their gifts that they want me to get them, but then I always get them something that I think they'd like. And then the reaction's like, cool, look what Grandma got me. Yeah, I know. Anyway, Okay, so yeah, that looks really cool. Can you guys see? Let me pull it back down. But look at that. And this one really covered up, that darker color really covered up those numbers. And it's kind of like, the more I went over the number, it's kind of like, it just kind of like poof, disappeared. The sun's starting to shine in the windows here up here. These are cool though. Look at that. But yeah, I think I'll reorder exactly the same sets that I got myself for them, and then reorder the paint by number for them. And they're 12 and you got 2 12-year-olds and one 10. It's almost 10, yeah. Yeah. Alright, okay, so I'm going to go off here, and like I said, I'll continue painting on this, and yeah, by the time this video goes up, it'll probably look a little bit different. I'll do like a snapshot of the picture of it, and so yeah, paint on it while I watch TV, that sort of thing. Alright, so I'm going to get off here, and what do I always tell you guys? Go out there, be absolutely awesome, do your thing, and I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.